Good morning. I am Laura Schofield, the Area Vice President of Luxury for Hilton and General Manager here at the Conrad, Washington, D.C. On behalf of the Conrad, I would like to welcome you all to our beautiful hotel this morning. It's an honor to host such esteemed guests for this year's launch of the National Cherry Blossom Festival, which celebrates the beauty and diversity of our nation's capital. The Conrad is part of the Hilton portfolio of brands and is delighted to participate in today's celebration and showcase the best of what Washington, D.C. has to offer. Hilton is proud to be a premier host provider and host sponsor for this year's Cherry Blossom Festival. From the downtown elegance here of the Conrad and our Waldorf Astoria, to the pet-friendly hotel across the street at the Embassy Suites, to a comfortable weekend at the Hampton, there are Hilton properties throughout the city to provide convenient accommodations during the festival. We hope you take a moment also to visit our atrium today while you're here. As of this morning, we installed a beautiful installation of 4,000 flowers showcasing the Capitol, the Washington Monument, and of course, our iconic cherry blossoms. Once again, welcome to the Conrad Hotel. I'm pleased to welcome Diana Mayhew, President of the National Cherry Blossom Festival.
Thank you. Good morning. And thank you for all being here today. We invite you to spring it on. We want you to engage, embrace, and enjoy all of the National Cherry Blossom Festival and springtime in Washington, D.C. This is the time that we're all waiting for. And before we get started, we want to thank everybody for coming, all of our dignitaries, but also making sure that we know Deputy Mayor Falchecchio is here with us, Secretary Bassett. We welcome all of you that are joining us here today. And at this point, though, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Mayor Muriel Bowser, and she is the most wonderful leader for our city. Thank you very much.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Diana, for your introduction and your wonderful leadership of the National Cherry Blossom Festival team. I want to thank all of our friends here at the beautiful Conrad Hotel. Give them a big round of applause. I want to extend our appreciation to the Embassy of Japan. Please give them a round of applause, as well as Events DC and Amazon, the National Park Service, and the Japan Foundation for all of their hard work and partnership. I also want to welcome back a very enthusiastic team who has been up and down the East Coast on a bus, stopping in other, nice cities on their way to the best city in the world. And there they talked about what is special and unique about our destination and why people should experience DC. And that is indeed our job and the job of everyone who loves this town to spread the word about how you can come to Washington, experience, of course, the wonderful gift that we've received from our friends in Japan, but also experience your nation's capital, our free museums, restaurants, fantastic hotels, monuments, nightlife, and the beautiful people. Did I say beautiful? Beautiful people of Washington, D.C. And so what we're here to talk about today, and I'm actually pretty anxious to know myself, is when the peak bloom is, but the festival lasts from March 20th to April 16th. So throughout all of those weeks in Washington, we will be celebrating our cherry blossoms. And of course, you know that the Tidal Basin is the main event for the cherry blossoms. But as you move around the city in all 8 wards, you will see beautiful blossoming trees and events to celebrate the festival, including the Kite Festival, a Cherry Blossom 5K, That's good. The parade, the Smithsonian's Cherry Blossom Festival, and so much more. And you heard me already mention the gift. It was 111 years ago when the mayor of Tokyo first gifted Washington, D.C. with 3,000 cherry blossom trees. Residents and visitors have enjoyed these trees ever since. And with the careful stewardship of the National Park Service, we expect to enjoy them for another 111 years and beyond. And so, while we'll know that we will see many, many, many people at the Tidal Basin, also look out for events at Oxen Run Park, the Arboretum, and trees lining streets and corridors in all 8 wards of Washington, D.C. So we're very proud in the D.C. government with DMPED and the Office of the Secretary and all of my agencies to support the festival in all that we do. And you've heard me say this before, that festivals and parades and 5Ks, they are fun, but it's not all fun and games. This is the real business of our city. Welcoming people, having them experience our city, tell their friends, and come back next year. And we're just happy to be a part of that work. It's now my pleasure to introduce the Area Director of Operations for Clyde's Restaurant. I'm pretty sure he loves this festival. And also the Chair of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Board of Directors, David Warren.
Thank you, Mayor Bowser, to you and to the government of the District of Columbia for your continued leadership and partnership with the National Cherry Blossom Festival and for helping us spread the word about this iconic springtime celebration during the Blossom Bus Tour earlier this week. Each year, the National Cherry Blossom Festival offers new surprises, celebrity engagement, entertainment, culture, cuisine, and community experiences. And I would like to take a moment to thank all of those who have made the festival possible, from our staff and my fellow board members to the more than 1,000 volunteers who help execute the festival each year. Thank you to all of our partners, sponsors, and supporters and participating organizations. We are most grateful. I'd like to especially acknowledge the National Park Service, the Embassy of Japan. Special thanks as well to the Japan Foundation for their support in co-presenting the opening ceremony. Thank you as well to the Leadership Circle sponsors, Events DC, also presenting sponsor of the parade, and Amazon, presenting sponsor for Pedal Porches and Art in Bloom. Host sponsors, Chase, presenting Pedalpalooza at Capitol Riverfront, A&A, hosting more than 100 free performances on the A&A stage at the Tidal Basin Welcome Area. Hilton, premier hotel provider and presenting sponsor for Blossom Kite Festival. TCMA, a Drew company for the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center, as our incredible host for the Pink Tie Party in downtown DC Business Improvement District with their premier event, Jazz and Blossoms, at the Franklin Park. And Mars Inc., who continues to partner with us for the Paws and Petals program that ensures our festival is pet-friendly. We do love the dogs. I'd also like to take a moment to thank all of the local businesses and community participants who have lit up in pink or decked out their decals to join us as the city in bloom. Cherry Pick restaurants have created custom menus, and DC Nightlife will turn pink for Cherry Night. I'm someone, as the mayor mentioned, who's been with the Clyde's Restaurant Group 33 years. I've overseen the Old Epic Grill for most of that time, so to say I have had a front row of watching what this festival has done for my business, our industry, and our city is just incredible. So I consider this a blessing to be up here today and celebrate this great festival for our city. Our hotels are ready to welcome residents and visitors for a DC staycation or vacation. It is incredible to see the community come together to roll out all you for helping us welcome spring and blossoms. There is so much fun in store for this year's Cherry Blossom Festival, and at this time I'd like to bring Diana back up to the stage to tell you what's ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Here we are again. It's almost that magical time of just this wonderful spirit here in Washington, D.C. I would like to echo David's remarks to thank all of our amazing sponsors and supporters and everybody in this room that really it is our festival, and we are so proud to put it on each year. Thank you, Mayor Bowser, and your incredible team for spotlighting the National Cherry Blossom and Springtime in Washington, D.C. with the Cherry Blossom Bus Tour. It was fun. I was so excited to be a part of it and experience not only the message that was portrayed out there, but the warmth and the enthusiasm by every single person in this, the city delegation and the partners. That was truly the spirit of what the blossoms represent. It was just so fantastic. And the warmth to hundreds of people in all of the cities that we went to, that we just poured blossoms in pink, and they just really so well received. Thank you all for being again with us today, and we welcome Minister Superintendent Reinbold, Angie Gates, Rachel Lightly, some of our speakers that are coming up today that are going to tell you how we're going to be springing it on. But before they actually come up, we would like to give you a glimpse of what's in store for 2023. This is my 23rd festival, and I'm still so excited that this is happening. And it's right around the corner. As you can see, this year provides so many beloved traditions and new opportunities to go all out to make memorable moments with friends and family. In addition to the National Cherry Blossom Festival's signature events and programs, we are proud to collaborate with 30 festival partners to offer more than 45 events throughout the entire 4-week festival, including National Landings Pink in the Park, and of course Japan American Society Sakura Matsuri Japanese Street Festival, which for the second year will be 2 days. And we're in all 8 wards of the city. We have events. We're restaurant participation all over the city. Our job is to bring that celebration from the Tidal Basin through the entire city, of course, and the region, and those partners from the region are promoting and having people come back to Washington. So it is just really, really exciting, and we promise to surprise and delight you. I'd like to take a moment to actually congratulate the Credit Union 10-mile run. This year is the 50th anniversary of that run. Phil's back there. Everybody, let's give him a big hand. As you know, it's the runner's rite of spring and a long-time tradition of the National Cherry Blossom Festival, and this year will be on April 2nd. With so many incredible events to choose from and places to go around the region, it's good to remind you the best way to get around is Metro. So we sincerely appreciate what Metro does to make it easy to get to festival events. Metro is also offering, once again, a beautiful commemorative Blossom Smart Trip card, so you should get yours, add it to the collection. Also, the circulator will take you into all 8 wards of the city, also taking you by the Cherry Blossom Festival. If you are lucky, you might get on the beautifully decorated Cherry Blossom decor bus. So it's going to take that spirit of the bus tour, and with the circulator now, it's going to be around for another 4 weeks. So we appreciate DDOT for their continuous support in all aspects of the festival. I think we need to give them a big hand. And of course, if you need to drive, there's other options. Spot Hero, don't drive around and waste gas. Just go online and get your parking in advance for that. For more information about all of the festival events, keep an eye out for the official guide, which will be inserted in the Washington Post on March 16th. And also, of course, go to nationalcherryblossomfestival.org often. Perhaps even subscribe to an email so you can get the updated blooming dates as well. You'll hear it today, but you never know what Mother Nature is going to throw to us, and then all of the festival offerings. So to tell you a little bit more about the sights and sounds of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, which is presented by Events DC on April 15th, which is the finale weekend, I would like to welcome, and for the first time for her to be part of our festival, Ms. Angie Gates, President and Chief Executive Officer for Events DC.
Good morning, everyone. Well, clearly I'm ready for spring when I pulled out my blossom jacket this morning. Thank you, Diana. I am so excited about the Cherry Blossom Festival. And yes, this is my first time joining the team, but I am not new to celebrating these wonderful trees. And I'm super excited that Events DC is a partner of the National Cherry Blossom Festival and presenting sponsor of the parade again this year. Come on, hand claps now. So as you know, Events DC is the premier host for conventions, sports, entertainment, and cultural events in our nation's capital. We create experiences that engage, excite, and entertain visitors from around the world, and as the mayor said earlier, benefit our local economy and the community. This is exactly what the National Cherry Blossom Festival is all about. From the National Kite Flying Day to the parties, all the way down to the parade, Washingtonians know how to celebrate these wonderful trees. This incredible event draws millions of people from around the world each year. Now, we are excited to share that Lisa Ann Walter, Abbott Elementary star and DC native, will be honorary marshal and host of the parade. Come on. Now, we won't just stop there. There will be performers from around the country. Minister, get ready, including Grammy winner Thelma Houston, Freedom Williams, and multi-platinum selling group CC Music Factory. I had to turn a song on this morning just to start celebrating with them. And of course, local high school Baloo Marching Band. So make sure that you are here with us along the parade route on Saturday, April 15th. And if you think we're going to stop there, we won't, because we will be broadcasting on WJLA 7 News starting April 22nd. Gio Benitez of Good Morning America and Carson Cressley of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy will join our local hosts for the parade broadcast. We'll actually syndicate nationally through June 30th. There's also 3 great sporting events that will be taking place with Washington Nationals, DC United, and Washington Wizards, and of course, it's all Blossom-themed sporting events. With that being said, we know that the National Cherry Blossom Festival is the greatest way to celebrate spring, and we will continue to offer world-class entertainment. I'm looking forward to all the tourists, the hotels, the restaurants, everyone being patronized here to boost not only our jobs, but the creative economy here in Washington, D.C. So let me close by saying, let's spring it on, D.C. Let's welcome our next speaker to the stage, Rachel Lighty, who is Amazon's head of HQ2 and Policy Public Relations.
Good morning. Thank you. I'm so pleased to be here today on behalf of Amazon for one of my favorite events of the year. Amazon's proud to support the National Cherry Blossom Festival as the Leadership Circle sponsor for the 3rd year in a row. As our company invests in and expands across the region, we're committed to being a good neighbor, a good community partner, and are proud to support such a beloved event. The National Cherry Blossom Festival brings our residents across the region and visitors from around the world together to celebrate one of the most unique events of the year. This year, Amazon's excited to be expanding our efforts with the festival across the National Capital Region. We'll once again sponsor and present the Petal Porches program, which continues the momentum of bringing the community spirit to all 8 wards of the city and throughout the region. We're eager to see how our local residents join in to make entire neighborhoods bloom with creativity and beauty. We're also excited to see expanded programming in National Landing, the home of our second headquarters, or HQ2, including Pink in the Park, put on by our friends at the National Landing Bid on April 1st. This new event at Longbridge Park will be the largest National Cherry Blossom Festival activation ever near our new home in National Landing. Stay tuned for more details about Pink in the Park. We're also following the city's lead from the bus tour, and we're very excited that this year, for the first time ever, an Amazon delivery van will be wrapped in cherry blossom decor. Yes. We'll be delivering packages in that van throughout the entire region, so be on the lookout for our special cherry blossom Amazon delivery van. It could be coming to a neighborhood near you very soon. We're also pleased to present the Art in Bloom program as the giant cherry blossom sculptures continue to bloom year-round in public spaces. We're looking forward to seeing new installations blossoming throughout festival events, including the immersive photo opportunity that allows festival goers to step into the 2023 official artwork created by artist Orlando Quevedo that you see outside in the hallway, and a beautiful display of DC student artwork at Petalpalooza, and so much more blossoming and blooming throughout the region, bringing joy with the new season. And finally, our employees are looking forward to walking in the Cherry Blossom Parade later on this spring. As you can tell, Amazon is springing on and going all in this festival this year. We're excited to be a part of making Washington, D.C. the destination for spring events. Thank you, Diana, for your wonderful leadership, and we're so excited to kick off this year's festival. Diana, back over to you.
Mayor Bowser, you have your porch ready yet? She sprung it on last year, and it was really looking good. So thank you, Rachel. We are really very grateful for Amazon to continuing to bring that community involvement with the festival. So thank you very much. And if you order your Blossom decals, maybe they'll be delivered in one of the trucks. As we celebrate the festival's roots and heritage each year, we are most appreciative of the partnership that we have with the Embassy of Japan. We work with their dedicated team all year round, right, Yuki? All year round. We're talking about the blossoms, we're planning the blossoms, and people really think we're crazy. Our first meeting starts like after the festival in May for next year. At this time, it's my great pleasure to welcome you, Minister Koichi Ai, Head Chancery Minister for Public Affairs from the Embassy of Japan.
Thank you, Diana. Good morning. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It is my pleasure to represent the Embassy of Japan on this important occasion. It used to be said that the Americans begin their speeches with jokes and Japanese with apologies. Today, I do have a joke, but it is so good that I'm afraid that it will be the only memorable part of my speech. Therefore, I apologize for not sharing it with you. I wish to thank Mayor Bowser and the DC government, Japan-America Society of Washington, D.C., the National Park Service, and the entire NCBF team led by Diana Mayhew and Lillian Iverson for bringing the National Cherry Blossom Festival to life each year and for caring for those historic and beloved trees. Every spring, the festival attracts many visitors to the nation's capital from all over the country. Its success is deeply rooted in the strong sense of community among people of Washington who have embraced this event as a part of their own identity. The Embassy of Japan is proud to be an active member of this diverse, vibrant, and growing community. To celebrate the cherry blossom, the Embassy's Japan Information and Culture Center on the 18th Street Northwest will be presenting Blossoming Flowers in Japanese Art and Poetry exhibit with beautiful haiku and visual arts created by students from DC area. You might be excited to learn also that this year's festival opening ceremony will feature Travis Japan, Anna Sato and Toshiyuki Sasaki, Mika Stoltzman, and Pero. The celebrated cherry trees, called sakura in Japan, were presented as a gift from the city of Tokyo as a symbol of friendship between Japan and the United States in 1912. Sakura has been the blossoming tree in Japan for over a millennium after taking over that exalted position from the plum tree. In Japanese poetic tradition since, a reference to hana, a flower, is about sakura. Hanami, flower viewing rite of spring, is about people going out to see sakura blossom, preferably with bento box and sake. Such special status began in the aristocratic cultural milieu in Kyoto 1,000 years ago. However, it was during the ensuing era of civil wars and social instability that sakura acquired nationwide recognition as a symbol of both the transient nature of beauty and the everlasting cycle of life. That this symbolism was forged in a period of social strife is telling. Behind the beauty of sakura blossoms is the unconquerable will to endure. That has been the story of Japan-U.S. relationship over the past 170 years. It has survived turbulent times and has matured to the present state. Today, ours is a unique alliance based on goodwill of both peoples, transcending cultural differences, underpinned by a set of common values, and capable of doing so much to make this world a better place. Strength through trial and renewal. This is what I hope people will remember when they see the cherry blossom every spring here in Washington. It is now my honor to introduce the next speaker, Mr. Jeff Reinbold, Superintendent of the National Mall and Memorial Parks at the National Park Service. He has an exciting and important announcement for all of us, I hear.
Don't know what these are. Mr. Minister, you really aren't going to tell the joke. Hoping you would. Thank you. It's that time again, right? It is my pleasure to be here on behalf of the National Park Service and to once again be part of our nation's great springtime celebration. The National Park Service is a proud partner with the National Cherry Blossom Festival, with the district, with the Embassy of Japan, and with all of you, and welcoming people from all over the world who come here to our nation's capital to witness the incredible but yet fleeting beauty of the Japanese cherry blossoms. Staff on the National Mall take great pride in the work we do to care for the stars of this festival, the 3,700 cherry trees, which are both natural and cultural treasures of our city and of our nation, rooted in both history and tradition. Our staff includes arborists whose technical prowess and dedication are among the most important factors in the long-term care of these trees. But of course, the National Park Service doesn't care for the trees on our own. Environmental conditions, the impacts of visitors coming to the site, all stress the trees. This year, we'll be helping visitors understand how they too can help us protect the trees. You'll find new signs around the tidal basin with tips for protecting the trees. And at the tidal basin welcome area, you can receive a cherry blossom protector button when you take the pledge to help us care for the trees. I'd also like to acknowledge Catherine Townsend and the Trust for the National Mall, our partner in protecting the mall and promoting it, and in this case, caring for the trees. The Trust for the National Mall not only sponsors the very popular Bloom Cam, but they also have created an endowment to raise $3.7 million to help supplement our efforts to care for the trees and to replace them when necessary. And again, this year, the annual Cherry Blossom Festival is jam-packed with activities and events. You heard a lot of them already. Some of the things you'll see on the mall and around the tidal basin include our popular evening lantern walks, also the crowd favorite Pups and Petals walking tour, BYOP, bring your own pup. And for our younger visitors, you have the chance to earn a Junior Ranger, a Cherry Blossom Festival Junior Ranger badge at our Junior Ranger Activity Zone. For more on the history of the cherry blossoms and the full schedule of National Park Service events, you can visit nps.gov/cherry. And now, the moment that we've been waiting for. I will say, emerging from the third warmest winter on record, this has been a particularly challenging year to read the trees and to project peak bloom. Due to the warmer than average temperatures, the trees never reached their winter dormancy, which is the starting point for calculating when the blooms will emerge. Our natural resource manager likened the trees this year, our indicator tree, to a teenager. There's a lot going on there right now. The indicator tree is showing us several different phases of blossoms, a result of the wide variations in temperatures and the weather that we've seen, from last week's 80 degrees to snow within 24 hours, and particularly cool nights that are offsetting the warm days that we're seeing. All of them have effects on when the trees will bloom. So nonetheless, after analyzing a variety of data, including winter temperatures and the March projections, as well as what the trees are telling us, our staff has come up with a projected bloom date when 70% of the Yoshino cherry trees will be in bloom. And because it is our tradition that Diana never lets me just open an envelope and read the dates, please join me in welcoming the Dance for Life dancers to help me announce the date. And the projected dates are March 22nd through the 25th. So as Diana said, we will continue to monitor the trees and the bud development. We'll report if that changes at all. Forecast in the window during which the trees are expected to first reach peak bloom if the weather conditions are just right. The the trees may keep their blossoms for 10 days or more. So let's hope that's the case. Regardless of when the blooms are open, you know we have a lot planned for this full month, and it's my pleasure to welcome back Diana from the National Cherry Blossom Festival. Thank you.
Superintendent a big hand. Such a good sport. And it's not me, it's my very creative staff, but it is, that was awesome. So thank you very much. And thank you for that very much anticipated announcement. So the good news is that we are ready for the blossoms. Here they come, we're ready for them, but it means even more celebrations. To embrace the earlier prediction of the peak bloom, we are going to actually open up with the Park Service, the National Cherry Blossom Festival tidal basin welcome area a week early, and the A&A stage that, again, the performances will start on March 18th. So what this means is now there'll be, sorry staff, 5 big weekends of the National Cherry Blossom Festival. So, you know, send fruit, send vitamin C, send everything to the office. We're going to need it. But again, we're really excited about this, and it'll extend 5 weekends of food, fun, and culture, more fun things to see in Washington. No matter when the trees bloom, as Mayor Bowser said, the festival will continue. Will bring lots of people to Washington, D.C. I'd like to also remind, this is so anticlimactic, I know, after Jeff, but I'd also like to remind everybody that Pink Tie Party is on March 16th. It will be a bigger kickoff than ever. This is one of our few events that we do that does cost money to come in, but the money does provide the opportunity for the festival to do free programming throughout the National Cherry Blossom Festival. I also wanted to echo Superintendent's remarks about the Cherry Tree Fund, and with us again, Catherine Townsend is here, and we really work with them to help support that Cherry Tree Fund. If you're interested in adopting a cherry tree, you can understand what that means. If you go to nationalmall.org, we need to take care of those trees so more generations in the future will be able to enjoy them. Before we close today, I'd also like to recognize a group of young adults. We have our Goodwill ambassadors. If you wave, 3 of the 5 of them are here with us today. These young adults have been selected to serve as cultural liaisons to represent the festival at official events, and also to go out into the community to work with youth and educate them about the meaning of this blossom, the history of the trees, and what it means to the city. They'll be actually working with the KIPS schools and we have a grand kite master coming in from Japan who will be teaching 3rd to 5th graders about kite making, and again, in going to the different schools. So welcome, thank you. We will open up for questions, and just so you know, in the room here we have Elliot Ferguson, a fantastic partner, of course, Destination DC, that promotes the National Cherry Blossom Festival springtime in DC, but DC year-round, very important organization. Sean Towson, are you here? I'm not sure if Sean's here. Sean's here from the Restaurant Association. Again, Catherine Townsend's here from Trust for the National Mall. Everett Lott, Department of Transportation, but Brian Dwyer from Metro. So if you have any specific questions, afterwards, they're available for one-on-one conversations. But anybody have any questions? Oh, good. Oh, wait, there's one.
Hi, I'm Karina from the Washington Post. I have a question about if you can talk a little bit about how the Cherry Blossom Festival fits into the city's larger mission to bring tourism back to pre-pandemic levels in the city.
So, obviously, we've been around this is the 96th festival. And do you want to answer that, or do you want me to just go ahead and, okay. So National Cherry Blossom has built an amazing brand with the partners of the city to making sure that people know that really Washington, D.C. is the springtime destination. We went to all those cities, and I had to be really careful not to say that, but I think I said it a couple times. They gave me a little bit evil eye, but there is no better place, and I think people know that come to springtime in Washington, D.C. And the hotels, I believe, are feeling really good right now. We're all indications that the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, again, free, standing on the sidelines, but you can purchase grandstand seats. That's far exceeding that has been. We are calculating against 2019, and so we're far exceeding that. And I believe that we have all indicators that our tourists they're coming back. They want to come to Washington, D.C. and celebrate. Thank you. Again, thank you for being with us here today. Thank you to all of our speakers. Thank you to the Conrad for the amazing hospitality and for the flexibility of just with the prediction and changing our times and really being here. But also to the National Cherry Blossom Festival's team. They work so hard all year round. It is not, it is, I just want to thank them. I get to be the face up here, but they do all the work, and I just get to enjoy it. So thank you very much, and thank you all for being here. Wait, sorry. Hot off the presses. I just was able to announce, I think that we had kind of alluded to this before, big announcement, Grand Marshal for National Cherry Blossom Festival, Minnie and Mickey Mouse will be here. Sorry about that. We were just getting in the hotline.